My name's Drew Blessinger and I'm with Western Rodeos. We're located out of southwest Idaho. We're here in Heber City for the Wildest Circuit Finals. These animals are probably living their best life. Our horses spend, 12 months out of the year outside. They do get fed, but they are never very confined very often. Our bulls are the same way. They're not confined very often, and they get to have the utmost awesome lifestyle, in my opinion, and they like what they do, and they're not misused, they're not mistreated. And I do think that the general population out there realize this. I'm sure there's a few people that think that some of these animals are doing this against their will, and that's 100% incorrect. They are absolutely doing what they are put on this planet to do. They work about 2 minutes a year, so they've got it pretty good, and they get very well taken care of, and we pride ourselves on the condition of our animals and the satisfaction that they give us back because they are happy. This is what they do. They're bred to buck. Nobody makes them do it. And we just try to get out of their way and let them do their job and provide. We can only do what we can, get them to the rodeo, and we can make sure they're in good shape, and they have to do the rest. So they usually leave us pretty proud when we're done. We brought a handful of horses, some bareback horses. In fact, last night they won the round on one of our horses. Cooper Cook did. He's one of our pride and joys out of Idaho as well. And then we had a bronc out last night when Mitch Pollock had her. Mitch is a really good hand out of Twin Falls, Idaho, originally from Winnemucca, Nevada. He's a good guy and was a good matchup. Then we had some bulls out last night. They were second place on one. Kid that almost made the finals, Luke Mast, had him, so we were happy to have him on him. Hayes Wade had one of our bulls. He's a great competitor and didn't have as much success on him. We've been blessed to have some really good animals. We bought into this firm quite a while ago, and it was well known for award-winning bulls and animals that we still breed to. And I've got a mare tonight that's got Rusty Wright, which we're really fortunate to get a good competitor like those boys. And they've won rounds here on her. They've won so much money off that horse. She's kind of our pride and joy sometimes in the bronc riding. There's a black horse that Dean Thompson has tonight in the bareback riding. He went to the NFR last year, same thing goes. He's pretty special. His name's Unforgiven. Her name's Hippie Mountain. And then Boot Hill Bucks is a bull that should be at the NFR this year. I think I'm probably more excited than they are because you know that the contestant has brought their A game. We just got to hope that our animals are bringing their A game. And typically, fortunately, when they're drawn up with contestants like that, they typically do. They have a tendency to perform better when the contestants brought their whole game face with them as well. So I would say that it's kind of like anything that gets your adrenaline going and makes you super nervous because you don't know how good it can be. You just hope it's good. And then once it happens, you're like, oh man, that could be even better than I was expecting. The most important thing for us is that everybody has an equal shot, whether it's getting on a bucking horse or a bull, or roping calves, or bulldogging, or the ground's right for barrel racing, any of that stuff. We want everybody, each and every contestant that's entered, to have an equal shot to either be first place or show.